That's what they've been doing around these parts for a long time, keeping the faith, wondering if this is the year. If it is for the Red Sox, in 2004, they have to get up off the mat and come back from a 2-0 deficit as they take on the New York Yankees a day late for Game 3 of the ALCS. In the center of all of New England's hopes, hoping that he and the Red Sox can get a win and climb back into this series. He pitched very well, Tim. A leadoff walk. Fastball stayed high and tight, and Jeter is on to start the night for the Yankees. Jeter goes. Rodriguez hits it down into the left field corner. Jeter will head for third. Ramirez digs it out. They bring Jeter to the plate, and the Yankees have scored first. An RBI double by Alex Rodriguez. And it's 1-0 New York in the first inning. Arroyo's 0-2. In the air to center field, Damon. A loud, long first out, and Rodriguez will end up at third, so a productive out. Runner at third, one out.
With the pitch, Rodriguez will move forward.
Way down the line as Matsui hits it to deep right field. Back is Nixon at the wall. This ball is gone. Home run, Matsui, and it's 3-0 Yankees in the first. A walk, a double, a long fly out, and now a home run. And Dave Wallace is going to have to pay a first inning visit to Bronson Arroyo.
This Fenway faithful.
Right side, another hit. And Bernie Williams is on with only one out here in the first. Because of the question marks surrounding. One on, one out. Posada's jammed up the middle. Might be two. Cabrera, double play. The Yankees keep on rolling. After a half in Game 3, Yankees up on the mound for the Yankees. Game 3 starter in the division series, and the Yankees stay with him here in the ALCS. Up the middle to his left, Jeter gets it on the high hop, one out. Take a look at the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. You know Damon.
So that these left-handed hitters can't pepper that green monster.
Bellhorn strikes out. 2 up, 2 down. He'd like to put a charge into a ball and this crowd. Steady hits a 2-hopper to third. What an amazing pickup by A-Rod. Safe. Well, the amount of spin on that ball, that was right side. That's a base hit. Ramirez will turn and go to third. The throw there by Sheffield. Out to end the inning, and that's a terrible mistake by Manny Ramirez.
There is no way he can try for third base there. No way.
After one, 3-0 New York.
2 outs. The Red Sox had their 2 big guns hit in the same inning.
That's in the gap in left center field. Sierra's on with the leadoff double. And let's go back to the end of the first inning and look at that base running play again. It was a huge drive as it turned out, a 2-run home run in Game 2. That's off the end of the bat for Cabrera. Runner at second, 1 out. Let's check in with Chris Myers. A deep fly out by Sheffield and a 2-run home run by Matsui. Breaking balls popped up right side, foul ball. Millar gives it a look. 2 out. And the Yankees missing a chance to this point with a leadoff double. It's going to be up to Jeter. Arroyo into right center field, and Nixon takes it in. That ball hit a long way by Jeter. But good work by Arroyo to get around that leadoff double. Varitek coming up.
Almost looks away, turns his back to home plate. And somehow has good enough control.
He says on the leadoff walk. The 2-2 pitch. Down the right field line, well hit. Back is Sheffield. At the wall, the Red Sox strike for two. Nixon makes it 3-2.
That was a low fastball down and in. Lefties know how to golf those.
Millar gets into one to center field. Back is Williams at the wall, reaching for it. 2 steps in front of it, 1 out. Miller hits one down the right field line. That ball's going to bounce up against the wall. Good play by Sheffield. He dropped it, but he got it back in time to hold Miller to a double. Cabrera grounds to third. Alex Rodriguez, a good play. That ball almost got over his glove. But he reached out to get it. 2 out. Brown trying to keep the lead. Right side. Awful route. This game is tied. The throw to the plate too late, not even close, and with that, Damon down to second as Cairo makes a mistake. It's 3-3.
Was breaking toward the bag, and Damon ends up on second.
Now a wild pitch ends up near the backstop, and Damon goes to third with 2 out. And here comes Mel Stottlemyre. Ramirez now. Hard hit. Jeter can't make a play. Safe, and the Red Sox have their first lead of this ALCS. The 3-1. Right side, Cairo knocks it down. Good play. Picks it up, gets the out, and the inning is over. A 4-run second for the Red Sox, and Fenway's alive.
A lot of fun.
They took it all in and had fun, and that's going to tie this game. A blast out onto Lansdowne Street off the bat of Rodriguez, who's 2 for 2, and it's 4-4 in the third.
Not all breaking balls that are up are hangers. But folks, this is a major league hanging breaking ball. But not for long to A-Rod.
Took the fight to the Yankees in that case with the hand up into the face of Alex Rodriguez. Here's a 3-1 to Sheffield. A walk, and he's on with nobody out. And then on top of that, the Red Sox late in the day had to come from behind win.
And then make contact.
Not going as Matsui hits it into the right field corner. Nixon will dig the ball out, and Sheffield will hold at third. It's second and third with nobody out. Another extra base hit for Matsui, and the Yankees are coming right back. Ramiro Mendoza, who was so good for so long for Joe Torre, trying to put New York back in front. That's in the air to shallow center field. A base hit. In to score is Sheffield, and New York is indeed back in the lead. It's now 5-4, first and third, still nobody out.
Well, the third time was not a charm
A 1-2 pitch. That's got to be a balk, doesn't it?
Well, he stepped off. Now the umpires are saying that was a balk. If you step off, you can't go home.
Mendoza immediately knew it, and now Francona is out to argue with Jim Joyce. He stepped off behind the rubber and threw a pitch. He just locked up.
Maybe he could say, I was just asking him to change the ball. Watch him step off with his right foot. And now throw. He's totally confused, but a balk called on Mendoza.
Terry Francona's arguing. Just locked up and commits the balk as Posada pops it up. On the infield, it's Millar for the first out. And Sierra strikes out, 2 down. Mendoza's already been used. Here's a 3-1 to Olruth. Off the end of the bat. Tough play. Cabrera. Good play to end the inning. It's a 6-4 Yankee lead. Bottom of the third at Fenway. 3-2 on Varitek. Nixon on deck, and Varitek with a base hit to get the third inning started for Boston. Let's check in with Chris Myers.
All right, thanks, Joe. We're in the Green Monsters.
That was the story prior to Game 3 yesterday before the rainout. 1-2 pitch. Nixon strikes out. 1 on, 1 out. Something wrong with his arm. He says there isn't. And Millar hits one to left. Green Monster off the middle of it. Varitek is going to third. The throw there, too late. Down to second. Millar safe. Second and third, 1 out.
We have seen a lot of mistakes made by both clubs.
Bases loaded for Cabrera. So 2 hits and a walk in the first inning. Cabrera shoots it into right field. Sheffield was shallow. Has to go back and can't get it. Varitek scores. Millar's coming. So's Miller. Play at the plate. Safe and out. And it's a 6-6 game. Cabrera at third with 2 out.
The reason Sheffield, number 1, was playing shallow was because there were 2 strikes and Cabrera.
Go ahead run at third, 2 out. Damon to first. What a pickup by Olruth. And what a pickup by the Yankees to get Olruth. Vasquez gives up a couple. It's 6-6 after 3 in Game 3. Fouled out to first. Back in the second. And he's drilled to start the inning. So the Yankees again put their leadoff man on. We go back to that play at the plate. Curtis Leskanic is the third pitcher of the night for the Red Sox. Arroyo, Mendoza, now Leskanic. That's into right field. Nixon, nice catch. 1 on, 1 out. Doug Minkiewicz is on the bench for the Red Sox wearing a microphone talking about Dale Swaim, his third base coach. Trying to regain the lead here in Game 3. Cairo's running. Ball 4 is low. And it's 2 on with 1 out here in the fourth. Two on, 1 out, 1-0 pitch. Driven in the air to left field. That ball is up and out. 3-run home run for Sheffield. And the Yankees are back on top. It's 9-6. So whoever Terry Francona points to and brings onto that mound for the Red Sox tonight, it isn't working. From Arroyo to Mendoza and now Leskanic. Here's a 1-1. Matsui hits it down the left field line. That ball's going to fall in for a hit. Matsui will dig into second, and the Red Sox cannot figure out Hideki Matsui. A pair of doubles and a 2-run homer. Bernie Williams, the first hitter to greet Tim Wakefield. And one pitch, a pop-up over to the right side for Millar. 2 out here in the 4th. He's trying to find somebody on the mound to get them some outs. And Tim Wakefield has to get bumped up. That statement was never more true than tonight with this back and forth that they've got going with the Yankees. The Yankees play keep away. The Red Sox had a short-lived 4-3 lead. And now they'll be trailing by at least 3 when they bat in the bottom of this 4th inning. On 1 and 2, Sierra hits it in the air to right center field. Nixon won't get it, and it gets past him to the wall. 1 run scores, that's Matsui. Posada coming all the way around. He'll score 2 more runs. And it's a 5-run Yankee lead here in the 4th. A relentless attack by Joe Torre's New York Yankees.
2-run score, and Sierra has a triple.
Now Allrood lines out to short. And the inning is over. But not before the Yankees come up with 5. 11-6 going to the bottom of the 4th. Making his first start. 2 for 3 with a triple and a double. Bellhorn strikes out, and that's the way the bottom of the 4th inning begins. Trailing by 5 here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 again, and a walk, and Manny Ramirez really earned that. Second walk handed out by Vasquez.
One of the odder configurations on the infield that you'll see.
Ortiz lines a base hit into right. And the Red Sox making noise here in the 4th. A walk and a single. And he lines one to Allrood, and that is a double play to end the inning. A shattered bat line drive to Allrood, the tag for the double play, and we go to the 5th inning, game 3. 11-6 New York. Back after this from your local Fox station. Mendoza gave way to Leskanic, and Leskanic gave up a line drive out, a walk, a 3-run homer, a double. In the hole, Cabrera, long throw, great effort, got him. What a play by Orlando Cabrera. That's as good as you'll see.
Wait as long as you can.
And Jeter waited long enough to watch it go wide for a 1-out walk.
And here he is in the 4th inning, pitching.
Well, like what you said, this is game 7 for them.
Rodriguez into right center field. That ball's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Jeter will score easily. Damon gets it back in. It's another Yankee extra base hit. Another run. It's 12-6. For Rodriguez, his second double to go along with a home run and a walk. On 2 and 2, Sheffield lines one into left field. That ball's going to get to the wall. In to score is Rodriguez. Down to second with another extra base hit is Gary Sheffield. And this is a nightmare for the Red Sox and their fans, presented with it all. Looking at a 3-0 deficit in this series. And a chance for more. Runner at second. Sheffield 1 out. And Matsui floats one into left field. Ramirez coming on for out number 2. Matsui retired for the first time tonight. On 1 and 2, Williams strikes out. And for the Yankees, they come up with 2 more in the 5th. Lead by 7. Millar will come up second in the bottom of the 5th for Boston. He's the principal owner of this Boston Red Sox ball club and Commissioner Bud Selig. Watching as Nixon flies one into center field. 1 out here in the 5th. So Nixon is gone, and here's a 2-2 to Millar. Popped up. Cairo is there for out number 2. This Boston team, by the way, finished the regular season. Here's an 0-1. Miller hits a 2-hopper to Cairo, who backs up, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
What?
For the first time all night. 6th inning now. 13-6 New York. Leads it off in the 6th inning. 13-6 Yankees in Game 3. Posada flies one to center. One out. Ruben Sierra is coming up. 1 out, nobody on, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Sierra hits it to deep left center field. Back at the wall. It's Damon for out number 2. Let's check in with Jeannie Zelasco for a game break.
Under the circumstances of pitching in this day and age with offensive ballparks.
I got it.
2 chopper. Cabrera says, I got it. He waved off Bellhorn, and the inning is over, and Olrud comes up limping. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 13-6 Yankees in front. Time that tied the game 6-6, and Cabrera lines one into left center field. That ball's going all the way to the wall, and Cabrera's got a leadoff double. On his way out of the batter's box, and he came out of the game. Clark is in there. Here's Damon, top of the order for the Red Sox, and a pop-up. Shallow right field. Sheffield. 1 on, 1 out. Let's go to Chris Myers. Chris?
About the 2004 season.
Yeah, that's called Faithful with Stuart O'Neill.
Okay, thanks, Stephen, and hang in there, all right?
Okay, yeah, always.
I appreciate that, Joe.
All right, thanks, Chris. As Bellhorn strikes out. There's Tom Gordon. This crowd gets on Bellhorn. Chris better watch himself, man. That was an antagonistic Stephen King coming back at him. Ramirez strikes out, and the inning is over. So a leadoff double by Cabrera. He never moved. We go into the 7th. Back after this from your local Fox station. Tim Wakefield is back for another inning. 7th inning. Cairo leads it off and hits the first pitch into the hole. Cabrera trying to do it again. This time too late. Great effort. And Orlando Cabrera is showing all he can do tonight. Heard him react when somebody asked him about the injury to Schilling, and now he can go back in the rotation as Jeter flies one into left center. Nice catch by Damon. 1 on, 1 out. He said, well, obviously they didn't think I was good enough the first time around to put into the starting rotation, so there's a little chip there. Alex Rodriguez, perfect night at the plate. Off the end of the bat, shallow center. Bellhorn out. Drops it, but they'll get the force at second. 2 out. 2-0 to Oakland. Came back, won 3 straight, moved on for the 7-game ALCS against the Yankees as Sheffield hits another. Over half the way up the Green Monster, and it's a long single. 1st and 3rd, 2 out. Red Sox were down 2-0 to Cleveland in '99, came back. Came in the 4th inning. Came off Curtis Leskanic, and that took it. It's now 13-6. 1st and 3rd, 2 out. Matsui grounds one up the middle. Another hit for Matsui, and Sheffield will end up at 3rd as Rodriguez comes home to score. Matsui is unbelievable. That's his 4th hit. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Matsui will go. Bernie Williams hits it in the air to center. Back is Damon. Still going back. At the wall. Can't get it. 2 runs will score, and Bernie Williams now is #1 in LCS history. In the RBI department, in the hits department, and in the total bases department, all by himself with that one swing. That thing just kept carrying to center field, and Johnny Damon never got there. They've only gone in order once, and they've only been held scoreless in 2 half innings. As Posada hits one to deep left center field. Off the green monster, another run. It's another double. In to score is Bernie Williams, and it's 17-6 Yankees.
And exploiting a hitter's weakness.
Sierra grounds on 2 hops to Cabrera. And the inning is over. But more damage done. A 4-run 7th inning to make it 17-6 Yankees. Kevin Brown went 2 innings. Vasquez is taking care of the rest. And Ortiz hits it down the left field line. That ball won't be caught. It's off the wall. And Ortiz, with Matsui playing it perfectly, is held to a single. He would in the start, right around the 100 pitch mark, as he brings home a 1-1 delivery. That is smashed into center field. Back at the wall. It's gone. Home run, Veritek. His second of this ALCS to make it 17-8. Sandwiches. 3-2 pitch. Nixon flies one into right for Sheffield. Out number 1. The bottom of the 7th. Let's say hi again to Jeannie with a game break. 1 out in the inning, 2 runs home, and the home run by Veritek. Millar is 1 for 3. Daniel Sturtz getting loose. 2-2 pitch. Tough play for Jeter. Makes it look easy. 2 outs. And with the bases empty, Bill Miller really owes that guy.
That's right.
That slapped down into the left field corner off the bat of Miller. Matsui is playing left field extremely well. Dealing with that corner and with the green monster. Gets it right back in. It's a 2-out single.
Football score in the wrong game.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. Cabrera lines one into center field for another hit, his 3rd of the night. And it's 2 on with 2 out. That's why Sturtz has been up since Quantrill came in, and now Gordon has to get loose. Just sticking the bat out and poking it into left and into the glove of Matsui is Damon. And we go into the 8th inning. Damon makes it out 17-8 into the 8th inning. Here we go. The left-hander. And strike 1. It's Myers in relief of Embry. Tough on left-handed hitters. 2-2 pitch. Gets Clark here, the switch hitting first baseman. 1 out. And with the bases empty, Cairo. 3-2 pitch. Cairo 2 out. Cairo is down on strikes, and with the bases empty, back to the top, Jeter. Tendon being over the bone, stretched out, and if it should rupture, for a guy who's in his late 30s, you're looking at a serious situation, a guy they want to have around beyond 2004. So if they can find a way to stabilize it, this is all according to Terry Francona, who we talked with before the game. So far down the road, all they have to worry about right now is Derek Lowe. Game 4 tomorrow night against El Duque. Out at second is Jeter, as Cabrera got his right foot on the bag, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. We came on the air with Keep the Faith around here. They're trying. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Bellhorn strikes out again. 4 strikeouts and a walk tonight for Bellhorn.
Out of a necessary 4 games to win.
Here's a 1-1. Ramirez flies one into center for Williams. 2 out. For the Red Sox fans, they need someone to lean on. Here's a 1-2 to Ortiz. And a 1-2-3 inning for Quantrill. We go to the 9th inning. Yankees final at bat. Up by 9. Yankee fans are rubbing it in, and that's a recipe for trouble here at Fenway Park. A base hit up the middle off the bat of Sheffield. He is unconscious. He is 4 for his last 4. He's 4 for 5 on the night. And he hasn't slowed down since. That's into right center field. Well hit. Back is Nixon at the wall. Another home run for Matsui. An unbelievable display by the 3 and 4 hitters for the Yankees. Matsui with a pair of home runs, a pair of doubles, plus an RBI single. And you cannot get any hotter than Sheffield and Matsui. What a combination against this Red Sox pitching. My gosh. Ground ball up the middle, another hit. And now Myers has got that look on his face, and with line drive, base hit into right center field. Damon cuts it off. And the first 4 Yankees have reached here in the 9th. Two on, nobody out, and a breaking ball is called for strike 3. Hideki Matsui, 36, 19 tonight, and a chance for more. 2 on, only 1 out, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Clark rips it on a line, and the base running of Bernie Williams. Line drive double play. 5-4 as Miller threw to Bellhorn. Bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox coming up. They trail it 19-8. Brown, Vasquez, who gave the Yankees 4 1/3 very important innings. Quantrill now Tom Gordon. I don't think that really upsets the situation for the Yankees. They will have Sturtz, Loaiza if they need a long guy, and Gordon, Quantrill, and Rivera all ready to go as Mirabelli pops it up, 1 out in the 9th. The producer of tonight's game, Pete Machesko. Nixon hits it hard into center field. Bernie Williams back over his head and off the center field wall. Nixon has a 1-out double.
The pinnacle of optimism.
Here's an 0-1. That gets away, and over to third goes Nixon. Moore. Millar strikes out, 2 out. And the Yankees are officially now 1 out away from a 3-0 lead. Something here's a 2-0. Miller flies to center. Bernie Williams is there, and the Yankees win it. A final of 19-8. Gordon gets the final outs. And what an amazing, impressive night for the combination of Sheffield and Matsui.